Hi friends. I don't know if you can hear the happy music in the background, but we have workers here working on the outside of the building, putting trim around the new windows, and they've got some great music going. Yesterday, I suggested to you that the gospel writer John, more than the other gospel writers, sets us on the journey of Holy Week with courage. One of the ways that he does that is by making the prelude to Holy Week Jesus' resurrection of Lazarus. And so as we walk with Jesus his last days on earth, we have in our mind the promise of resurrection. Therefore, we are assured that at the heart of Jesus' passion is victory over death. Another way that John gives us courage for the dark days ahead is by reminding us of who Jesus really is, that he is the true King who comes to set God's people free. John 12:13 says, "So they took branches of palm trees and went out to meet him, shouting, 'Hosanna, blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord, the King of Israel.'" John is the only gospel writer who specifies that the branches that the crowds waved were palm branches. In Matthew, the crowds lay branches that they had cut from the trees on the path before Jesus. In Mark, they are leafy branches that were cut from the field. In Luke, there's no mention of branches at all. And here's why John's detail about the palm branches is important in revealing the identity of Jesus. In 164 BC, Judas Maccabeus and his guerrilla army retook Jerusalem out of the hands of the Seleucid Empire, and they cleansed and rededicated the temple. His supporters entered the city waving palm branches in celebration, and Judas Maccabeus and his family became the kings of Israel. Crowds waving palm branches in the streets of Jerusalem signaled that the true King of Israel had come to his throne to declare victory and to free the people once and for all. The ride on the donkey makes the same point. Zechariah 9:9 says, "Rejoice greatly, O daughter Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter Jerusalem. Lo, your king comes to you. Triumphant and victorious is he, humble and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey." So you have the palm branches referring back to the Maccabean kings coming into Jerusalem. You have the donkey referring back to Zechariah's prophecy of the king coming. But just in case you missed the point, the people in the crowd are quoted as shouting part of Psalm 118, traditionally sung at the Passover. "Save us." By the way, that's what Hosanna means in Aramaic and Hebrew, save us. "Save us, we beseech you, O Lord. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord." And the people add to the psalm, "the King of Israel." That phrase, "blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord," originally referred to any and all persons who came to Jerusalem to celebrate the festival of the Passover. Over time, however, it was used more specifically to talk about the expected coming one, the Messiah. And so in case we miss the subtle clues in the story, the crowd hails Jesus as the long-awaited coming one, the Messiah, the King. Jesus is the Messiah King, but he is not the kind of Messiah that the people expect. And we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Thanks for listening today. I'll see you tomorrow.